Should we do some CAG bag?
Sure.
I don't know how long the show is because I didn't start the stopwatch, but
We only have one question on there.
nobody really wrote in. But it's a good question. We can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll lead to more feedback in the future.
That's why I said you should ask the question.
This is Chamo. Chamo asks, "Are you leaving X? How are you enjoying Blue?" Is that what people call it? They call it Blue.
I guess it's Bluesky for those who are wondering what he's talking about.
Right. I did sign up for that and checked it out today, mostly because we want to be posting on there for Cheap Ass Gamer. Thorban posting the deals over there, which we're doing that. So I checked it out. I don't know. I don't really feel like I need to be looking at social media anymore, to be honest. Like, I could spend no minutes a day or like 5 or 10 minutes a day, and I think it would be okay. But I
don't mind. There's this sort of mixed bag with social media. Obviously, it can be pretty detrimental to your health, but on the flip side of that, doing this show, we have some listeners, like a handful, like 2 or 3, that are very nice people.
Yes, of course.
And I will post things on social media, and it'll give me an opportunity to interact with these very nice people.
But you have the Discord for that.
Not everyone is on the Discord. That's why I use Discord more than anything else. That is true. Discord has become my social media of choice, and it's really just the CAG, the Cheap Ass Gamer Discord.
Right.
I'm not a member of any other Discords. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's literally, and part of the reason why I stopped using Twitter altogether. Like, I don't think I posted more than one. The only thing I was posting on Twitter was
You're
like
skeptical, by the way, that you stop posting on Twitter.
No, I'm not, because I have not posted much on Twitter in a long time either. So
yeah, I mean, it was, I think I went like 2 months where I didn't post anything, unless my Marvel Snap season update counts, because if you tweet it out, you get free stuff in the game.
Yeah, it counts.
So, does that count?
It counts.
Yeah. Elon made $1.
Right. Like I feel like I just signed up for the Bluesky thing today.
I saw.
But I don't know. It just feels like on Twitter, like 90% of my time in there is either just mute or blocking to get rid of the crap. Like that's literally all I've been doing for the last 2 months when I log into that app. Like I'll like read like 2 posts that are about like, I don't know, the Bengals or a video game thing that I'm interested in, and then the rest of it is all just the politics stuff, or like just ads, or like why am I getting served this content, and it's just like, it's exhausting, like, to go on there and like, but there's still like, yes, like there's things that I want to like see on there, like fun things. I'm looking for the fun things.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
right? Like I'm looking for like the sports news. Like, oh, did the Reds like sign anybody? Like,
here's a
like,
video of a cool football move. Guy did a spin move, and
I did check it out. My last automated Marvel Snap recap post was I had a break between August 11th, where I posted from RetroCon a picture of us at RetroCon.
Right.
And then I didn't post again until October 8th.
You're basically Elon's biggest fan, I feel.
So that's a pretty big, for someone who was fairly addicted to Twitter for a long time.
He fucked it up for a lot of people. It's not just you.
I know. I'm just saying, it's crazy. So I have no problem finding, if there is a solution if there is a news site like Bluesky, if it does wind up being better and a way to connect with our listeners in a way that is healthier, then I'm all for it.
Fuck our listeners.
Right. I'm just looking for a fun, silly social media type experience again. Like, that's part of the thing too. Like, if I'm going on X and then I'm like, oh, like, look at this crazy clearance thing at Target, and I like post it, and it's just like swallowed in all of this like super serious, like hateful stuff. It's just not, it's like, I don't even want to post it there, because it's just like, I don't want to deal with all this other crap that's going to show up on the feed. So at least with Bluesky so far, like some of that stuff is there, but I haven't really curated anything yet. And it seems far more friendlier and where I could just like start posting like silly, stupid, like non-consequential stuff of like, hey, here's some like stupid video game stuff that I found, or like, yeah, like fun things. Twitter lost all of its fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you use that Chrome extension to find your friends?
I did not.
I did.
It's called Skybridge and it works well.
Yep.
I may or may not do
No
that.
pressure. I spent so much time fucking trying to figure out how to like post.
Yeah, I did it, and I like that because I can at least curate, you know, and see posts that I want to see, and you know, I'm not following too many people, but probably too many people for Shipwreck, so it's all relative. But thank you for everyone who's following us. Also, if you want to follow us on Bluesky, I am New Wombat on Bluesky.
Don't follow me.
You could follow me on Bluesky. Like, follow me.
Don't talk to me.
Wow.
On social media.
Wow.
No, you can. But
right.
It's hard.
I followed you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did too.
I'm not gonna post anything.
I followed both of you.
I'm sorry.
I might post something.
Right.
One of our listeners yelled at me. He was like he's like, hey, like I didn't want to vote for Trump. He just like came at me. Like I posted something on X when Elon was being interviewed by Tucker Carlson in like that white void room. I made a joke like, oh look, it's they're broadcasting from the holodeck of the USS Asshole or something like that.
That's funny.
And so like one of our listeners like replied to me, he's like, just like I didn't want to have to vote for Trump, but like blah blah blah. I just started going off and shit. And I was like, dude, just fucking miss me with all of that. Like I don't need to hear any of this. And he just kept going and going, and it's like, what are you doing? Like you won, you got what you wanted, I guess. Like what do I have to do with anything? Like you didn't like the joke? Sorry, like fucking don't follow me.
And what does that mean anyway? I didn't have. What do you then don't vote for the person.
People are very weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, do whatever you want, but leave me out of it. I'm just like posting pictures of my tacos and making fun of people.
Right. That's what I'm looking for.
If you don't like it, then fucking don't follow me. Like I'm not going to, and by the way, like I'm not going to read your post. Like as soon as you annoy me with like 1 or 2 replies, like you're either blocked or muted. Like it's
unless it's an engaging conversation that I've
never has that ever happened. Have you ever had an engaging conversation where you thought like you actually like got through to the other person, or they got through to you?
That like a no, not like that. No, I'm talking about like I had a 3 or 4 exchange on Bluesky about Marvel Snap this morning with someone. Yeah, that kind of, you know, oh, did you get the card? Oh, yeah, I got the card. Is it working for you? I've had luck doing this, or you should try it. And then it's like, oh, you should try doing this. That might work better for you. That kind of conversation to me is what I'm looking for in my social media.
Right. I just like answering people's questions on this show. That's how I like to do it.
That's fair.
And Chop Gaming in the chat writes in and says, hey, Cheapy, how are the RayBans smart glasses? I was thinking of grabbing them on Black Friday. They are really good. I gotta say that.
Is that what you have to say?
Yep, 100% that. But also, like, they take good videos and pictures, and it's sometimes useful to be able to ask the fucking glasses a question if you're having a conversation with somebody and you want to know a fact about something. It's somewhat convenient. It's not, the AI part isn't like the real selling point. The selling point these are nice sunglasses that have a nice camera in them. And that's pretty much it. If that's worth $300 to you, then you should buy it. If not, then don't. I think that the concept is good enough that Apple should already have these out, or should have them out soon, that are integrated into the Apple product sphere, because these are not really. It's actually useful to have, like, to be able to talk to Siri without having the AirPods in is useful, or holding up the phone. If you're already wearing fucking sunglasses, why not? So yeah. And I don't think, the rumor is the Apple ones aren't coming out for a while. They are working on something, and it's going to be a while. So they're not going to have to partner with anybody because Apple has a strong enough like brand on itself, so they can just.
I've never heard of it. What was that company you said?
Apple.
Sounds stupid. Oh, that's the Beatles record label.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, if there's a deal, you should buy them. All right. Anything else? Anything you want to plug? I do. You should listen to the I Smoke New York podcast. We had a very good episode that we recorded yesterday. You should check it out on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Even if you don't smoke weed, you might find it interesting. Probably not. But we had famous graffiti artists on as the guest last week, or infamous.
Mark Echo?
Banksy?
No, it's the GAC crew. All those stickers around New York City with like the Best Buy logo, and it says like Kest GAC or like the Fist logo. They're all over the fucking. There's like hundreds of thousands of stickers like all over the city with that.
But is it Nickelodeon's GAC?
Graffiti Art Kings stands for. But
that was a reference just for Shipwreck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd already made the reference in my head. I just hadn't said it out loud.
I know.
Yeah.
I could read
GAC like
I'm not telling you
or something.
Yeah, it was a version of slime.
Yes, it was Nickelodeon.
Different than slime, though.
It was GAC.
They tell these guys, these GAC guys, tell a very funny story of meeting Ben Gilbert for the first time when Ben contacted them to do the art direction for his New York Growers Cup, and they, as you might expect, they thought he might be a cop.
I always think that about Ben Gilbert.
And when they met him, when they first contacted him, they thought that because people don't really contact them for like something like this. And so they were suspicious right away. And then when they met him, like, they're like, he's definitely a cop. But anyway, like they were ready to basically like follow him home and beat the shit out of him. They already had a plan about how they were going to like hit him in the head. But it was a very funny story. Anyway, check out I Smoke New York. It's a good show. And I'm helping them make it good, hopefully.